The Blue Jays just pulled off a very stunning yet very confusing trade. Let's recap it. I'm not feeling the greatest today, so my voice is not completely intact, but I'm just going to kind of break down this trade that happened. It sent Daulton Varsho over to the Blue Jays and sent actually some really good return for the Diamondbacks. I'm going to get to who I think won this trade a little bit later. But let's take a look at the Daulton Varsho that the Blue Jays got. He's a lefty hitter, which is what they needed. They needed someone who could play center field and someone who could be lefty, although they did pick up Kevin Kiermaier, but apparently they felt like they needed more. So they pick up Daulton Varsho, who last year hit .235, but he did hit 27 home runs, 74 RBIs, his 745 OPS for a 109 OPS plus. The weird thing about Daulton Varsho is that he can both catch and play center field, so he's a little bit unique, but this Blue Jays team does not have a shortage of catchers. That's why, me personally, this trade does not make a ton of sense. If I were to tell you the package, they sent over top 5 prospect Gabriel Moreno, as well as Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who, by the way, he hit 291 last year, 743 OPS. Yeah, 5 home runs, but it's not like they need more power in that lineup. So they added someone who's a left, who's probably just going to end up playing center field for them. Kevin Kiermaier, who knows what's going to happen with him. This is a very, very confusing trade to me. Gabriel Moreno was a really, really good prospect. I got to see him play here in Buffalo. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is a really good contact bat. The Diamondbacks gave up Daulton Varsho, who, yeah, he's a fun player, but strikes out quite a bit. Only hits .235. And yeah, well, he hits 27 home runs. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. has the potential to do that. Gabriel Moreno has the potential to do that. I think the Diamondbacks by far and away won this trade, and this trade does not make a ton of sense for the Blue Jays. It's like if you just wanted Kevin Kiermaier, just do it with him. If you wanted a power bat, which who knows why, because they have Vlad, Bichette, Chapman, power bats. I mean, they did get rid of Teoscar, who was one of their power bats, so maybe they're replacing him. And now that I think about it, getting rid of Teoscar, they probably had another outfield position they needed to fill. So, if you were to ask me what the package that the Blue Jays sent over, who do I think they got from the Diamondbacks, I would have said Ketel Marte. I think that package was far and away enough to get Ketel Marte, let alone Daulton Varsho. I like Daulton Varsho. He's a fun, scrappy little player, but I don't think he was really the right move for the Blue Jays, especially for how much they gave up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe.